Alright, we're on camera and video. I gotta make sure I get me in it too. Alright. I am recording.
I'm lucky I'm sitting right here.
Alright, making sure it's recording.
I'm trying to be on camera.
And it is. Okay, that's good. Alright, guys. What we're going to be talking about today is word problems. Now, we've already done word problems like these before, right, Rome? Okay, we're focused. We're not worried about what's going on behind us. Alright, so I want to discuss some strategies on how to solve word problems using all four functions. We're talking about addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Those are our four operations. Okay, we've all used those before, right? All right, so looking at the very first question, it says Sarah opened a box of Valentine chocolates and ate 4 of them. The next day, she gave 3 candies to 2 of her friends. 5 chocolates were left in the box. How many candies were in the box when she opened it? So we've got to think backwards on this one, don't we? We aren't given the total outright, okay, but we're given clues. So our big clue, first of all, was 5 chocolates were left in the box. So I want to put 5 chocolates. I'm just going to abbreviate chocolate. I'm going to say 5CH. That's my first clue. All right, the next one says, the next day she gave 3 candies to 2 friends. Some people would think that that meant she only gave 3 candies, right? But she actually gave how many candies that day? 6, because she gave 3 to 2 people, and 3 times 2 is 6. So we got 6 chocolates. All right, and being the friend that she is, she actually ate 4 of them herself. So we're going to put 4. Now, what operation do I need to find out how many total chocolates that we ate that day? I've got 5, I got 6, and I got 4. What operation am I going to use? Am I going to use addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division?
Adding?
Yeah, we're adding to find the total. Total means to add. So 5 plus 6 plus 4, that would be how many all total? Well, you can think. It's okay to think.
15.
Okay. What about you, Rome? Do you agree with Harold?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I see you got 15, and Mr. Morgan has 15. Now, for this next problem that we're going to do, I'm not going to give you as much information. You're going to have to figure some of this out. You're going to have to figure some of this out. Okay? So let's erase what we had. I'm going to help you a little bit. Okay. All right. Number 2 says, Christopher bought 2 boxes of Valentine cards for his class. There were 12 cards in each box. How many cards will he have left if he gives 1 to each of 20 classmates? So we got some information here we got to figure out. First of all, we need to figure out how many cards he had to begin with. It says he had 2 boxes, and each one of them had 12 cards in it. So the first question we ask is, how many cards is a dozen? 12. Okay, and if he had 2 boxes of it, you're going to add 12 and 12 together, correct? All right, so the part I'm going to ask y'all to figure out It says he had 20 classmates. So if we had 24 cards and 20 classmates, write this down. And you've already got it written down. Thank you. We'll let the others catch up. Alright. So are we adding, subtracting, dividing, or multiplying? That's the question we got to ask. So we're finding out how many are left. How many are left? How many are left? Will we multiply if we were finding out how many are left? Rome, what do you think? Are we adding, subtracting, multiplying, or dividing here? Since we have a total and we are giving 20 to our, one each to our classmates. Okay, we're subtracting. Okay. So we're saying 24 minus 20. So how many cards are going to be left? Ron, say it out loud. I see you've got it written down. 4. Did you agree with him? And Harold, I didn't see you do the problem, but you understand why it's 4?
Yeah.
We just subtracted 24 minus 20. All right. I'm going to do even less this time for you. I'm progressively getting harder, aren't I? I'm making y'all do more of it. And that's a good thing. I want you to be able to do this. Mr. Morgan, he knows how to do this stuff. So he wants to make sure that you all are going to be able to do it on your own when it comes time for you to do it on your own. All right, let's read this question. It says, Rebecca opened a box of Valentine hearts and counted how many she had of each color. There were 30 candies in the box, and half of them were pink. So immediately I'm giving a very important piece of information. First of all, we know we have 30 candies in the box, and that half of them are pink. So 30. When I multiply by half, is that like dividing by 2? Yes. So times 1/2. You wrote 1/6, Harold.
I did.
1/2. So I say 30 times 1 is 30. And 1 times 2 is what?
2.
Okay, so I can't leave it as 30 over 2, can I?
Mm-hmm.
I got to divide that 2 into that 30.
Because it's a mixed number?
Yeah. So how many times will 2 go into 30? Let's do standard algorithm here. I just wrote it. So how many times will 2 go into 3, first of all?
200.
1 time. And 1 times 2 is 2. So I subtract. Do I bring this 0 down? Does it drop down?
Yes.
Yes. Now we have 2 divided into 10. What is 2 divided into 10? How many? What times 2 will give me 10? 5. Very good. Okay, and 5 times 2 is 10, so we have no remainder left. So we know there are 15 pink candies. Alright, let's look at the rest of the question. She also counted 5 purple. Okay, 3 green. And the rest were orange. We don't know how many orange we have yet. Right? So what do I need to do with the information I do have? Because we know we started off with 30. And we got 15, 5, and 3, but we don't know how many orange. How am I going to be able to find out how many orange candies there are using the information that I have, Rome?
No. We can multiply.
No, we don't want to multiply because we already multiplied. That's how we found out we have 15 pink candies.
So, subtracting?
Okay, we need to subtract. Okay, so we've got 15, 5, and 3, right? 15 pink, 5 purple, 3 green. So we need to add those up so we know how many to subtract away from 30. Yes. Yes, you can use the restroom. Carry that 1 there, Rome. We're adding, not subtracting.
Oh.
Right now.
What do you mean?
We add 15 plus 5 plus 3 because we need to see how many we need to subtract from 30. We know how many, that tells us how many we've already gotten.
But that's 0 and then there's 3.
We're not subtracting, Rome, we're adding.
Oh. I thought she said.
We're going to subtract after we find that total. Got to find the total first. There we go. All right, so we know we right now are accounting for 23 of the candies, correct? And we started off with 30 candies. So how many candies are left? If we've already used 23 of them, I'm sorry, I put 27, 23. So out of 30, we're using 23 of them. How many are remaining? How many are left over?
Wait, say that again?
Okay, we started off with 30 candies. And we've used 23 of them. How many remain? How many are left? We're subtracting. Alright. I heard 13, but when I subtract 3 from 0, I've got to rename it. And this becomes 2. So 2 minus 2 is 0. I'm not writing that because that's just a placeholder, right? If I write that 0. So how many are left when I say 10 minus 3? 7. Thank you, Delari. I'm sorry, Jocelyn. I feel like I'm bad. I should call you Princess today. Okay, so we got 7 candies left. All right. Now, I'm turning you loose on the last problem. That means y'all have got to figure out your strategy for the last problem. This is our exit ticket, so to speak.
So we can work it out all together?
No. The whole point is you know how to do it now. All of these take similar. Now, I will read number 4 out loud, okay? I will read it out, but that's going to be it for Mr. Morgan's involvement. Wesley, get back on task.
What do you mean?
I'm recording right now, Wesley. I'm not going to discuss this with you. Xavier's class decided to have a Valentine's Day party. They want enough punch for each of 24 students to have 1 cup. The punch recipe they want calls for 1 gallon ginger ale, 1 quart orange juice, and 1 cup lemon juice. Will this recipe make enough punch for 1 class? Be sure to show your work and explain your answer. So, is there anything I need to clarify before you start working on this?
No. Yeah.
Okay, what do I need to clarify?
The 1 quarter one. The 1 quarter?
1 cup, you mean?
1 quart.
Oh, you're talking about the orange juice.
Mhm.
Okay, so you're realizing that you're going to have to change these into cups, aren't you? Okay, so you should know how many cups are equal to a quart. Got to figure that out. All right, but we also have how many cups are equal to a gallon. And lastly, we already know we've got 1 cup lemon juice. They already have that in cups for us. Okay, so I'm not really helping you, but I'm showing you that you've got to do these conversions to be able to complete this problem. And this is old information. Y'all should know this. How many cups are in a quart? How many cups?
I thought we learned it.
Y'all did learn it last semester. And I know it's been a while.
I wasn't here for
Yeah, Rome, don't make that. Because Miss Willis went over this with y'all 2 weeks ago. I was here watching. So she reminded you. That's the hardest part of this problem.
It feels like it. Phone is dinging.
Montana, please sit down and stop talking.
Can you?
Nadia, were you given permission to go over there by Miss Willis? By Miss Willis?
I was asking her if I could.
Yeah. Wrap it up. Nason, please have a seat.
I didn't want to. You left your group.
All right. I'm back in my group. All right. I will kind of help y'all with this because y'all are struggling with, remembering your conversions.
It's like a phone. Everything.
All right. So if we use this information, how many total cups are we going to have? I've given you the information, Harold. You haven't even written it down.
Do we have to add it all the way up or try to find?
We add these together. Yes, we do.
Okay. So 24 is the big small.
Where do we get 24 from?
The students.
Okay. But we're not adding them yet.
Oh.
We're just adding the amount of cups. What now? Yes. Come on now. We're adding 4 plus 16. What is that?
20.
All total is going to be 21. Yes, Jocelyn.
Wait.
You wrote that
It isn't
backwards.
20?
4 plus 16 is 20, but we also have this 1 cup. That's why she said 21. All right. Now, that other number you were telling me is 24. Okay. If we need 24 cups of punch, but we've only got 21, do we have enough punch for the whole class?
Yeah.
No, we don't. We need 24 cups, and we've only got 21.
Oh. We need 3 more.
Yeah, we need 3 more. You see that problem right there? What does it say? Will this recipe make enough punch for the class? You're going to answer no. All right. And then be sure to show your work and explain your answer. So you're just simply saying you need 24 cups, but you only have 21. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Everyone is on board for that.
Mhm.
Alright.
I just need the numbers.
Yeah, but we did the numbers.
I know. It's just that I just need the numbers.
All right, guys. Thank you for your time.
I don't like being on camera.
I